Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Murder Mystery 2. And this movie stars Adam Sandler, and it's on Netflix, and it was about on par with the first Murder Mystery film, in the sense that, I don't really remember much about it, and I just didn't really care about anything that was going on in this movie. I saw it literally yesterday, and I barely remember anything about it. But the few things I can remember, I would like to talk about before I forget them. So I guess this is going to be a pretty quick review. So I'll do this kind of as fast as I can before everything is eradicated from my mind. So first off, the comedy, I left at 2 jokes, I believe. Maybe like a third one possibly, but I'm pretty sure it was only 2. So I guess that's something. And the rest of the comedy fell flat for me. I didn't really care about this movie's sense of humor. I just found it to be kind of annoying. It was an hour and a half, and it at least had that going for it. And it wasn't testing my patience all too much, although the characters are kind of annoying and they're very cartoonish and exaggerations of what a person like any of these characters may be like. I guess that's what they're going for. If that makes any form of sense, I guess. I have no idea. But point is, characters are annoying, and the comedy doesn't work for me for the most part, and I don't even remember the music. I just eradicated that from my mind. And the story I didn't care for. It was predictable, boring, bland, uninteresting, and just by the numbers and what you would expect. And the reveal as to what was going on was predictable and stupid. The most memorable thing about this movie for me is the third act, and it just reminded me of Rush Hour 3. Probably a worse movie, but the only reason I can remember Rush Hour 3 is that the climax took place at the Eiffel Tower, and that's the same thing happened in this movie. I would have never thought that I would be referencing Rush Hour 3, but here we are. I guess I'm referencing that movie. I think I like this movie a little bit better than that film, but that's not really saying much, sadly. I'll say this at the very least. There were a couple ideas that this movie had that I conceptually kind of liked and found to be a little funny, conceptually speaking. I kind of like the idea that after the first movie, our 2 main leads went off and started doing their own thing and were private investigators or something. I think that's what they're doing now in this movie's universe, and that's not going too well for them. And what they wind up doing for people, it just makes everything worse. And it's that's kind of funny. I'm just now looking this up, and this movie came out 4 years after the first movie, and I'm surprised it took them this long to make this movie. Really bland and unspecial movie, if you ask me. Well, I guess it was delayed due to COVID, possibly. That is a possibility, but I'm not going to know because I'm not even going to bother to officially look that up because I don't really care. And all in all, it's just a bland, no pun intended when I say this, murder mystery film, or whodunit, and not much is added to it. Adam Sandler's in it, and I don't know what else to say about this movie. It's just forgettable, and it's like I watched nothing, and I've said just about everything that I can remember as it's fading away from my mind. I'm so glad that my brain doesn't keep all bad movies in my head, because I do not really feel like thinking about this movie ever again. So skip this movie if you ever come across it, and with all that being said, I'm going to give Murder Mystery 2 a 3 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Murder Mystery 2, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Bully Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Midnight Run. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.